a good all-rounder. I like his batting. He really hit the long ball. But if he contribute with the bat, ball, with the ball, sorry, suddenly starts looking a different side, the Lions.
Slight misfield and a quick pick up a single.
Quickly give you an example as we watch this delivery again. Newar always looking to stamp his authority on the front foot. Slight mistake from Newar. Allow the batters to go through for a single. Brings Saif Ali's head back on strike. Let's give you an example. Janakpur bowls. I was just looking through their bowling lineup. So consistent. Kishore Mahato opens. Another single. Are looking for the second. They get it. Terrific running. And this has been another feature of this partnership. Not only the boundaries, but the running between the wickets. Saif Ali and McMillan. So good. One from England, one from Scotland. Understand each other really well. Just going back to the Janakpur bowls. Mahato and Raj Bansi bowl the new ball. And then you've got James Neesham to come in the power play. You've got Harsh Thakur and Mohammad Mohsin through the middle. And then Mahato and Neesham close out. So that's real road clarity with the bowling. That's a lot of thought has gone into that, in my view.
Yeah, we really just hope that the Lions have those tough discussions right now, figure out those combinations. Game number 3, plenty of action to come still for them. But when you're 3 down in a tournament, it can be very hard to turn things around. And that net run rate is also a bit taken a hit over the last 2 games. A few bats out there and a quick shot to the umpire. People are just making sure whether this is a legit bat run or not.
Messages come in the form of bats and gloves. The way these two are going, you don't need any messaging.
And it comes down to momentum too, isn't it? Sometimes there's a break in play and there's a loss of concentration and then you see a wicket fall. You really want to make sure that momentum continues. Can't get the ball away. Last few deliveries, they've tried to go for the big one, but the areas have been good. Just that back of the length.
I agree with you. Good 3 deliveries from Vivek Yadav. He needs to close this out to get his confidence up. He's not bowled a dot ball all right, but he hasn't given any freebies. The running between the wickets was good, so they got a 2 of the second ball. But they haven't really been able to get him away. 14 balls since the last boundary. They're building something here.
Oh, this is going high up in the air. And there will be a fielder under it. It's Saad bin Zafar who takes the catch. They finally get a breakthrough here, and it is an important one. And for Vivek Yadav, this is going to be a great confidence booster. Much needed for the Lions, and hopefully this is a twist in the game for them.
Yeah, twist in the game. We just said they were building something really good. 14 balls, no boundaries, and a terrific delivery. Back up a lane, bounced, and went straight up. And you have the keeper up. The batsman doesn't expect the short ball. And it's really good thinking from Vivek Yadav. Striking McMillan gone for a terrific piece of bowling from Vivek Yadav. It's 106 for 2, and probably a twist in the tail.
Dipendra Singh Irie, the skipper, walks out to the middle. Strike rate of 204. Got 100 runs so far and a best of 57. The roar is incredible. The crowd so happy to see him out in the middle. And he's off the mark as well. Picks up a quick single.
I will definitely keep talking about Harry for a long time, but I can't tell you how happy I am for Vivek Yadav. The guy deserves the wicket. He's had a tough start to the tournament. He's a very, very good all-rounder. It was good thinking on his part. The umpire had to be worried there. Probably was just running on the wicket, just telling him, son, just keep off that danger zone. But extremely chuffed for Vivek Yadav. Bowled very good over here. Can he close it off?
Really well bowled again. That's the last delivery of his over. 14 gone, and it's 108 for 2. Overs onto the action, 108 on the board. And it's going to be Surya coming back for his second. Good start with the first over, just the 6 runs coming off of it.
We talk about partnerships with the bat, but bowling is also about partnerships. And Vivek Yadav's success has to do something with Surya Tamam's first over as well.
Into the line of the ball, and this is heaved into the leg side. Well fielded in the deep. I love how he's working the crease. Zaib trying to outsmart the bowler.
Yeah, he walked in, wanted to access his backward square leg. But good bowling from Surya didn't give him any room to work with. Kept following him. There's a good piece of bowling, Surya. Good first over. He needs to follow it up. Because Vivek Yadav has done a good job at the other end. Slip comes in as well for Dipendra Airi. I like it. Good captaincy from Rohit.
The switch hit, and it's straight to the fielder.
Makes his intention very clear. Dipendra Airi. He's a very busy player, runs rapid between wickets, can play all the shots. Terrific player to walk in such a situation.
That's my boy, says the keeper.
And also said that he'll step out before you bowl. So that was Surya Tamam just playing some mind games with Harry. Harry's not bothered. Now he's playing the mind game. It's all good to see.
This is a contest between these two, batter and bowler. Worked into the leg side. He's so quick between the wickets. Defender Singh, Airy. Fantastic running. They pick up 2.
Saif Ali's here. He's been batting for a while.
You're always so worried about the partner that he's playing with.
Well, Mustafa's ran himself out of the team.
I always sense you're very worried when Defender Singh's out there running between the wickets.
More worried for the non-striker. Can't keep pace with him. So you're always like, run on hot water.
I would have loved to see you run out there with him.
I just stretched my hands and said, no, I'm walking around.
2 deliveries to come. It's been a good start. Surya, just the 4 runs so far. The first over was good as well from him. Just pulling that momentum back, the Lions.
You can see that on the faces of the Sudarpashim Royals fans. They're a little bit tentative. They still don't know what a good score is on this wicket.
You see the feed goes down the ground this time. And and Kent just cannot find the boundary. They pick up 2 runs. It's been 21 balls since the last boundary, and this has really been a comeback from the Lions.
I tell you what, nobody except Ivy would have gone for 2 from that occasion. It was hit hard, it was hit just wide enough for Rana. He had the favour of the bounce, but still Airy got 2. That tells you something about his speed.
Goes into the left side this time. Oh, that would have been a fantastic catch. What an effort. Do we have a run out? Oh, no, it's overthrows. It's all happening out there. What an eventful last delivery. It's the end of the 15th, 116 for 2.
Which is doubling a Bengal century Sergeants with Martin Murray. Sultan Fazal को हराकर Sergeants अपनी शानदार दौड़ रखेंगे जारी. रोके कर दी लीड. Telugu Titans versus Bengal Warriors today at 9 p.m. This broadcast is brought to you in association with June 11 and Shriram Finance in partnership with HP Lubricants, Rock, Mother Dairy, Majas, and Red Bull. Well, the stage is set for an Ivy show. Final 30 deliveries. Watch how quickly the pace of the game changes with him in the middle. Last ball of the last over. We saw so much happening. But in all of it, the constant has been Saif Ali Zaid. 70 of 53 unbeaten. Ivy at the other end. Look at that. An opportunity at long ball. Vivek Yadav went for the catch. Couldn't quite pouch it. Ivy slipped at the other end looking for the second. Had to rush back. Arjun saw it with a direct take over there. Missed it there completely. But have been so close. And then on the overthrow, Ivy got that second run. He's keeping everyone on their toes. He's a hair in the middle. Arjun saw it. A bit of a half-hearted appeal. So much happening here. It's electrifying at the TU Stadium. And with that man in the middle, he gets us all pumped up. The adrenaline, not just in the middle, not just in the crowd, but in the com box as well. Very good morning, HD. What a time to be on comms.
It's exciting for absolutely everyone. And this man's at the wicket.
Great glove work by Arjun Saud, standing up to the pacer. A happy then sparkling smile of the match. Good morning, madam. Yeah, bring out that smile. Supporting this Sugar Costume Royals, she should be happy.
The game is a little bit, or the innings is on a knife edge, isn't it? The run rate is under 8 to the over. But with just the 2 wickets down, a man in on 70, a dynamic player at the wicket, you almost feel, well, if these two bat to the end, they will have a very, very good score. But if the Lions could just nip one of them out and open up an end here, then they could have something that's very, very manageable as far as a run chase goes.
Now, Vivek Yadav needs to be careful. That's because he went for a bit of runs in the last game of his. In the first, rather, he went for 64 in his 3.5 overs, taking just 1 wicket, and he was bowling in the death. Not a bad time to redeem himself. He's been around Nepal cricket for a while, but he's up against an informed batter in Zed, and it's danger man, Ivy.
Much better.
Just bowled the 1 over last evening. Went for 13 runs. Ivy is still to tee off. A lot of chatter with Arjun Saud behind. Very chirpy behind the stumps. Goes up and over, that's in the gap. And trust him to put the sprint, even as the fielder puts in a dive desperately. But he'll not be able to stop that. Or does he? It's 4. That's an end cell. Super 4.
He manages to get the ball into what we can only term as sort of strange areas by the way that he manipulates the back face. He loves to open it at point of contact and get it a lot finer than others may find possible.
You have to also be careful. They're batting on 70s. They're right from the start. You don't want to push him too much with the running. Much better. He's getting a lot of carry today. He did induce a wicket with an extra bounce. HD.
A bounce to get rid of Mullen, and there's bounce here again. He's definitely looking offside. There's a lot of players that might have looked to hit that on the onside. And give himself room to get the ball through that offside square of the wicket or behind. I'm not so sure Zaid's going to get a chance to breathe. I think the running between the wickets will be blisteringly quick, and I think he's going to have to get his skates on. I don't think he can say, look, I'm tired.
He's got plenty of bat on this one. That's out of here. That's into the third tier. And that's Dipendra Singh Irie. That's the Siddharth Bank maximum. Can be so dangerous in this time of the game.
Learned from the previous delivery, Dipendra Singh Irie. Previous delivery, virtually the same line and the same length. He tried to cut it. This time he says, I'll help myself over the leg side and all the way.
Outrageous. Insane, incredible, and inspiring as well. What a shot! Dipendra Singh Irie in the house, and he's dishing out a flurry of sixes. 18 runs of this over, 134 for 2. Well, they're turning it on in the middle, so the question Royals, 10 fours, 5 sixes, and 2 already from the bat of Dipendra and his 10 deliveries. Excitement reaching another level over here. Wimbledon Lions feeling the heat.
Isn't it amazing? You see a dot ball and Dipendra struggles to get it away, then a sort of a scabby 1 or 2 down to deep third, and then all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he goes whack 6. And then you make an error and over pitch and he goes whack, there's another one, and he's 20 off 10. In a matter of moments, he just changes the whole momentum of the match. The Royals won 34 for 2. It was sort of stumbling along. The run rate under 8 to the over, now almost at 8.5.
And it's going to be Dunkesh. Looked very good in the first outing for the Lions. Came under a little bit of stick in the second. Have a couple of overs to bowl over here. Jam, how beautifully has he batted over number 17. There moves in the crease, tries to catch it, but that'll fall safe. And they'll get 2 more. This is brilliant running. The running between the wickets, and Sudaf Pashchim Royals are the number 1 team in the middle. Look at that.
If you're a batter on 70, you want to be playing with Dipendra Singh Irie at the other end. The ability for him to run you back on strike is unbelievable. Again, I refer to the South African John T. Rhodes, who used to do the same thing. And people underestimated the value of the non-striker, which Rhodes used to do. Dipendra Singh Irie does it now. He runs the in-batter back on strike by turning a simple 1 into a brilliant 2.
But yes, quite a firecracker of a batter is Irie. That could have hurt. Need some medical attention. The shin region can be very painful. Maybe it's the hand, or the thumb region. The bowling arm as well. You need to be very careful. Turgesh. I reckon it's the left-arm pacer, so that could be still, but they may have just hurt his palm region over there. Yeah, it's a wonderful place to be in the TU Stadium here in Kirkipur. Day 7, match number 12.
Unbelievable strike rate, 203. McMullins is impressive. So is the man on strike.
That's massive. That's a biggie. And that's Saif Ali Zaid. Just moved in the crease and helped it along. It's raining sixes here at the Tribhuvan University International Stadium.
There was a brief lull in play, just for an over, maybe 8 deliveries. But now all of a sudden both are in the mood. Help on its way over the man on the boundary at fine leg. He too is just a spectator.
His partnership already 36 in 18. On the brink of reaching 150. Oh, it's putting on a show. Yeah, this could be close. Ball is pitching outside leg maybe. Again, it's already pushing for the second. Arjun Soul has to put in the sprint and keep it to 1. If you're a fielder in the middle, it's never easy with them in the middle.
And it creates panic, doesn't it? And it's pitched outside leg stump. As soon as the pitch is outside leg stump, it cannot be out LBW, even if it's going on to hit the stumps. But yeah, when the Pindra Sonari is at the wicket, there's chaos in the outfield. Because everyone knows he's going to push you. As the tiger rings out around the ground.
Where is this one going? Yeah, he's throwing his bat at everything. Work to do for the fielder in the deep. But there's going to be 3 runs for sure. 1 for the throw. Another good over this. Already 12 runs.
He's so risky. We've seen him use those wrists to open the face to get the ball through the offside. Now we see him close the place as he flicks it behind square on the leg side to give himself 3. The skipper is 23 off 11.
This one's out of here as well. That's another monstrous hit. He's looking so dangerous there. And they're turning it on in the middle. The boys in yellow in red hot form.
This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You have no right to hit that for 6. Absolutely no right. Just barely misses his mark. How has Zaid managed to get that over the boundary? That is incredible batting.
I tell you what, our vocal cords have also come under some work over here. Look at the third 50, only 25 deliveries. I'm just being cheeky over here. I wonder why he's trying to do that when he's looking so good otherwise. Yes, but in that flow with the adrenaline, you'll get everything going. 18 runs of over number 17, the 150 is up.